Assalamualaikum. The Color of Inequality by Muhammad Abdul Khalid. This is a well-researched book about income and wealth gap in Malaysia. The author delves into the historical context of the problem in order to give readers an understanding of how the problem came about, starting from the pre-colonial Malaya, followed by how the policies of the British colonial government put one race at a disadvantage and giving advantage to another. The colonial government only had their interest at heart, and that is economic profits. They were not interested in developing their colony, neither did they have the best interests of the natives at heart. In fact, it is in the best interest of the colonial government to let the natives left behind. An uneducated population is unlikely to become a threat to their rule. The British left with a legacy that continued to give one race an advantage over the others. The racial riot that broke out in 1969 was a direct result of discontent among the races due to one monopolizing the wealth of the country while others were left with crumbs. The riot was a wake-up call for the government, which then introduced policies and measures to narrow the wealth gap between the races. Contrary to popular belief that the policies benefited only one race, data showed that all races benefited from the policy and everyone gained financially and economically. While poverty has been reduced from 51% in 1957 to less than 2% in 2012, a change in policies in the past few years now put the poor at a disadvantage once again. The gap between urban and rural areas now is worse than in 1957. If affirmative actions are not reintroduced, the gap will only become worse and could lead to discontent. This book busts many myths about income and wealth gaps between races by presenting data obtained from many studies. A total of 430 references and 43 pages of bibliography. What I really like about this book is the way the author explains the various issues in a way that is easily understandable to laymen instead of using incomprehensible jargons. Kudos for a book well written. All Malaysians must read this book to better understand the reality behind the issue. You can get this book using the links in the description. If you like listening to me babbling about books, please subscribe and turn on notification. Thank you.